Hey everyone, Sim Farmer here and welcome back to Mars the Mission, where time has progressed a little bit more since the previous episode. Our sugar beet field that we planted before is now ready to be harvested, and we also have 4 fields of oats ready to be harvested as well. I have done a little bit of landscaping, got some more trees planted as you might be able to see in this flyover. It's a little bit more green in some areas as the time has progressed quite a bit. We're into July year 5 now, so a lot of the trees are planted, which we're up to 1,500 in total now. So still a long way to go with trees to be planted, but some of the ones that were planted, the oaks and the elms, have now grown a little bit. They're not fully grown yet, but they're getting there. So yeah, we've got plenty to do today, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so first up for today is the sugar beet harvest. I'm quite interested to see actually how much we get off this one particular field. It is a fairly big field and probably will take me quite a while to actually do. But I'm interested to see how much we actually get towards the total we need of 800,000 litres. We are now at one crop. Now, as you notice, well, we need to move some eggs. So we do have one crop. So sorghum, I harvested all 4 fields with sorghum, and then I've replanted them with oats in between episodes. So we are just over 1 million litres of sorghum, so over 200,000 litres more than we need for that one crop. So we have got one part of that challenge done, so we just need 5 more crops. Oats is up to 300,000, sunflowers 196, and corns are still the same, 289. So once we do all 4 fields of oats, that's going to go up a lot more. I don't think we can get anywhere near 500,000 litres, take that up to 800,000. But I do think we probably get around about 300,000, so we might be up to 600,000 once we've done all the oats. And hopefully then we'll get a good amount of sugar beets as well, so we'll be a lot close to completing that part of the challenge. So yeah, let's get these sugar beets lifted up and out the ground. Okay, so that's 2 rows done, and we got 35,500 litres. And according to the enhanced vehicle control, there's roughly 49 rows. So I estimate we're actually going to get over 800,000 litres off this one field alone. So that'll be pretty much the sugar beets done in one go, which yeah, actually is no bad thing. It's a lot more than I was actually expecting, if that works out correct. An average of 17,000 litres per row, 49 rows, I think is around about 833,000 litres, there or thereabouts. So yeah, it could be that the sugar beets are all done, and that's the second crop up to 800,000 litres in one go. I still think it might be worth putting a smaller field in of sugar beets, just so we can get some extra money then if we build the sugar mill, as we've got no other use for the sugar beets. So if we have more than that, at least then every now and then we can get a little bit to produce some sugar to get some extra money. There's still a lot of tree pallets, saplings we need to buy. As I said, we've only done 1,500 trees so far out of 10,000, so there's a lot more pallets of saplings we need to buy. And then there's also the 15 more large beehives we need. Why does this keep getting back into the Massey Ferguson? There we go. Yeah, 15 more large beehives to build as well. So yeah, still plenty to do. But yeah, it seems like we're starting to make good progress now. Okay, so good news is we do have over 800,000 litres of sugar beets, although the bad news is our silo's full, so I can't put any more in. I did actually add an extension, but these are the base game one, it's only 250,000 litres. So really we could do with building a completely new silo so we can store the rest of this crop. And you see it's 100% full, we've got 2,650,000 litres. 219. Not sure where the 219 come from. So yeah, we can't actually fit any more in the silo, and yeah, we're still some way off. So I don't think it would even be possible to actually fit 6 crops at 800,000 litres in there. Right, so I was considering putting in the sugar mill, so we could use the excess sugar beets then to produce sugar, but I don't think that's going to be an option now. So what I am going to do, as we need some money, is just check. Oh, bakery's out of flour. So we could do with getting the oats topped up at the grain mill, which we can do once we've harvested some of the oats. Cheese, milk also needs topping up at the dairy. But what I'm going to do is set these to selling. We've got quite a lot of pallets built up. I don't really want to go around and load them all up. We won't make as much money, but it'll give us some money, some income. So honey we can do as well. So set this one to storing, selling. With 21,130 litres of honey in there. And then the clothing will also set this one to selling. Greenhouses are all on selling as they are, and I think that's it. We do have a lot of eggs which we'll have to load up and get those sold. So I think if I go and sell all the eggs, then we can hopefully try and get this new silo built, and then we can finish storing the rest of the sugar beet. At least that then will be the second crop over 800,000 litres. Then we can make a start on harvesting the oats. Okay, so we have 61,268 litres of eggs to sell. Plus with the money we should get on the hour for all the pallets that I've set to auto sell, that should hopefully give us enough then to build the new silo, which is around about 220,000. It does hold around about 5 million litres, so that should be more than enough for what we need. Now it does mean we will have to transfer some of the crops from the existing silo into that one, as the new one won't take multi-crop, so we won't be able to put sugar beets or potatoes into the new one. So we'll have to move some of the other crops over to free up space in that one for the rest of the sugar beets. Yeah, let's see how much money we can get from the eggs and then the pallets on the hour. Now the eggs are already probably going to take us way past what we need. Yeah, there we go, getting close. Oh, we're just going to be a little bit short. No, just over. Around at 225, 226. There's 127,631 for the eggs. If I speed up time just a little bit so we can get past the hour and then see how much we actually go up to. So we go up to 480,467. Just turn that off there. Let's go into build mode and get this new silo built. So the silo I'm going to use is from the DLC, which was the AGI pack that was available to download for free. Now where am I? Trying to get my bearings now. We're not in the right place. Here we go. So we'll just drop this over the back. I'm going to leave that silo extension in because obviously it increases the capacity of the other ones, and it will also increase these ones as well a little bit. So just make sure that's roughly straight, and if we drop that somewhere around here. Good. So that's given us additional storage capacity now for the rest of the crops. So we can then get the sugar beet into that one, although that's going to be tricky because I need to empty some crop out of there and we can't actually use the trailer because the trailer's full. Yeah, I didn't quite think of that one through. I'll sort that out and then we can finish off these sugar beets and get started on the oats. Okay, so the rest of the sugar beet was put into the silo. It did actually let me put it into the new one. So it's kind of just combined all the silos together. So we have now got 847,000 litres into the silo. So that's more than enough we need for that part of the challenge. So I'm just going to sell the rest of the sugar beet, as there's no point in storing excess that we're not going to use. I may still build the sugar mill at some point, but for now I'd rather keep the money so we can get some more equipment. As next I want to try and do the potatoes. Unfortunately we don't quite have enough money left now, as we had to buy the new silo to get a potato harvester and the planter, but we can possibly at least get the planter for now and then hopefully try and make up the rest of the money while that grows, ready for when it's ready to be lifted. And then hopefully one harvest on that field of potatoes should also get us above 800,000 litres for that crop as well. I'm not going to sell the sugar beet harvester because I feel like the sugar beets will be a crop that needs to be continually harvested. It's no good having 800,000 litres in the silo because that's not going to last forever. So I want to try and leave the equipment behind so all the fields can be worked once we've finished. So we're not just selling all the equipment to buy all the pallets and then saying, yeah, there you go. You've only got X amount of crop in the silos, and once that's gone, you're a bit screwed. You've got no equipment to harvest any more fields or anything. So yeah, I don't want to sell that. I do plan to continue using it, so I would like to get the sugar mill because that will help give us a bit more money from that. So what I'm thinking, that after the potato harvest on this field, I might split this field up into strips, so possibly 2 narrower strips. So one for potatoes, one for sugar beets, and then have a larger section here for other crops then, potentially, because you don't really need to harvest this many sugar beets. What potatoes we'll get off this every time, and also it does take quite a while as well. But yeah, we'll get this finished and then we can get on with harvesting the oats and see how much oats we get and see how far off we are for possibly our third crop at 800,000 litres. Okay, so that's the first 2 fields of oats done. I'm going to leave a work to carry on. Just work out which is the best direction to do these. I think it's going across this way. It's the longest length. So we'll leave a worker to carry on with these last two fields. I'm going to start collecting up the straw with the loading wagon. I'll use the first few loads of straw to top up the cow sheds for their bedding and for the feed mixer, and also the pigs bedding, and then any excess straw we'll sell. This is where I could really do with a larger loading wagon or forage wagon. The worker's cracking on with the ploughing. It's almost full. Done. Where is the... I was going to get the JCB and I completely lost it. It's this end of the field. So yeah, we'll grab the loading wagon and start collecting up the straw. So we'll top up the animal pens and then sell the rest. Get a bit of extra money in. Because we are now up to 404,000 litres of oats plus what's in the trailer, and then we've got 2 more fields to do. It's not going to be enough to get to 800,000 litres, but I think we'll be close to 600,000 possibly, or around about 550 to 600 when we've finished the other 2 fields. So yeah, not much more to go on the oats, and that'll be oat, sugar beet and sorghum. So that'll be 50% of that part of the challenge done. So just 3 more crops to go, and then we've still got the beehives, so we still need to get 15 large beehives and also then finish planting the trees. As I said at the start, we're only at 1,500 planted so far, so we've still got a long way to go with that. That's what, another 8,500 trees. But yeah, the animals are obviously still slowly progressing. Sheep and chickens are done, so it's just the cows and pigs, which they shouldn't take too long, and then we'll be all done. Okay, so the worker is now finished. The oats are all harvested. Still plenty of straw to pick up, which I'll do for next time. And we're going to wrap things up here. So we're down to 244,000, as I've spent a little bit of money buying one of the pallets and bale storage mods, buildings. It was the one that was added to the base game, one of the updates. I've put that over by the store just to get rid of all the big bags and pallets that we're building up there. So they're nicely tidied away now. So I will need to buy a load more seed and fertilizer and some, I say lime, but I didn't realise there was a lime filling station until recently that's over by the big lime pile. I know there was a big lime pile, I thought it was just decorative. I didn't realise there was an actual lime station that you could just buy lime from there. So I've been using that for the lime. So we do have some lime bags. So I just put this down just to get all the pallets and yeah, big bags out the way in the IBCs. So that is that bit done. So before we do finish off, I'm going to put in the next 5 large beehives while we've got some money. I do want to get the potato planter and the potato harvester, but I'm not going to rush to get that because I feel like one harvest off that field is going to give us more than enough. So if we go to animals, bees, we go for the large one, rotate that round, and I want to try and put it somewhere in line with that one. Bit of space. Get one there. Can't see now if that's actually in line. That's 2, 3. There's 4. We're not really going to fit another one down there, but we've got 4 extra ones, so we'll put one more somewhere else. Maybe just around here. There we go. There's 5 more beehives. So we are halfway there with those. And the other thing I was going to do is buy some more saplings that I'll get planted before next time as well. So we're keeping up with the progress of that now because we've still got a lot of trees to get in. And it would be nice to get most of them grown for when we finished rather than just having lots of little saplings in the ground. So I'm going to get 5 more pallets of spruce trees if we can afford it. Or 5, so that should be another 1,200 trees. That'll take us up to 2,700 in total. And then I'm just going to get loads more seed and fertilizer. So we want big bags. I'll get 2 lots of 8 seed. And then the same with the fertilizer. That should keep us going for a good while. We eat most of our money, but it's stuff we actually need to progress. So we're down to 47,000, but we do have some regular income now with all the productions, the clothing, the bread. We've got the cheese, the honey. Honey will be increased now as well. We've got the eggs from the chickens. So we've got another 48,213 litres of oats in here. So we'll go and get this in the silo and see where that's going to put us on the oats. But I think we're going to be around about 550,000 or just over. So a little bit short on the oats, but what I may do as well before the next episode is plant some more oats, get them fully grown, harvested, and then finish that part so the oats will be done for next time. And then we can concentrate on some of the other crops. I think we do need to do some more grass soon. We are starting to run low on hay bales, so we probably need to get a cut of grass for more hay. And I haven't done actually any grass cutting for a while, so while the oats are growing, I may get a cut of silage so the bales can be fermented, and then we'll use any for the cows if need be, and then we'll put the rest, well, we'll sell any excess ones we get, give us a little bit of extra money as well, just so we can get a little bit more progress on this series. As much as I'm enjoying it, unfortunately the views aren't great on it, so I need to try and finish things up, and I don't want to abandon the series. I'd rather try and actually complete the challenge. So yeah, there's still a lot to do. There's a lot of landscaping I want to do as well, make things look a lot different from when we actually started. Oh, I've gone to the wrong silo. I don't know if it'll still let me know. I think it's not letting me put any more in those ones. Even though it's kind of combined all the silos and extension together, so I can take everything out of this one. So we'll just put it in here, see where that takes us with the oats. So currently 518. 542, yeah, we're just over half, 550,000. So 556,321 litres of oats. So we've got 948,000 litres of sorghum. I did use some of that for the grey mill, so we could start producing flour then for the bakery, as we did have, well, we have got lots of excess sorghum. And then we've got the sugar beet, which is 847,665 So that one is complete. So 2 crops over the 800,000 litres. Oats is not far off. So one more harvest and that one should be done. And then we can concentrate on some of the other crops. Which I think corn's definitely going to be one. Possibly sunflowers as well. Because I think they're faster than the others. And then potatoes. So that'll be our 6. For that part of the challenge. So we still need 10 more beehives. And what did I say? It was 8,500 trees we still need to plant. We've got another 1,200 to go in. So that'll be a bit more progress done on that one. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. So I'll finish getting the straw up. And I'm going to do another harvest on the oats to get that part done. And then we can get some other crops in the ground. But yeah, we are making progress slowly. We're getting there. As I say, if we'd have used mods, there's a lot of mods in there. Mod hub that would have made this far easier. It would have made a lot more money, a lot easier, a lot quicker. To get some much larger equipment and work these fields a lot faster. But it's been kind of interesting to do it with minimal mods. So it's not completely no mods because that would be crazy. There's certain parts of the game that I think they should have made improvements to over the course of FS22. But in terms of updates, there've been very minor bug fixes. Not much changes to the UI system or improvements to how things work over the last 2 and a bit years. So hopefully in the next game they will do more things like that, listening to feedback, making improvements to the actual game through updates rather than just fixes and tiny little additions here and there. So yeah, we'll leave it there for this one. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, then please do consider subscribing. We've got more Farming Simulator 22 content coming up with this series, the Iowa Plains View series, and also the live streams as well. So again, a big thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.